Push P. Yeah, push a P. Turn me up. Turn me up, P. Corners in the paddock, gave my piece. Push a P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across the back. Peace. Drop the data, now we platinum. Inside the peas.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective. And my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans.
Welcome back to my channel. It's Deanna Simone and I'm here with a new video. We are documenting my consistency, and right now I'm working on my frequency and volume squat cycle. I'm actually working on 5 of my squat cycle, and today I'm doing front squats. So I wanted to backtrack and talk to you guys about how I do a front squat and what helped me get to the point where I'm at now, where I'm in a deeper squat. It's still some things I feel like I need to work on, but we just gonna go through this little rundown for you real quick. So you always want to start off with some dynamic stretching, so that's what I'm doing. It's so important when it comes to training. I feel like you definitely see differences when you add nice warm-ups and dynamic stretching to your routine. And also I feel like this helped me to reach the PRs that I've gotten and also progress in my squat. It just makes the perfect sauce to lifting, right? So of course my workouts start off with dynamic stretching, and I do workouts that are going to mimic the work that I'm doing. So I'm starting off with doing regular squats with just a bar, and I'm going through my front squat form. This is where I feel like I need to maybe fix stuff or tweak some things. I also wanted to show you guys some footage of my old front squat. This is when I first started the squat cycle. This was actually my first attempt at doing front squats, and y'all, I was terrified. You can see I made some improvements in my form. So that's what we were going to be talking about today. So the bar should be set up in the rack about shoulder height. Place the barbell on the front of your shoulders with your hands holding the bar in a clean grip. Your grip should be slightly wider than your shoulder width, and also the bar is in front of your deltoids, and feet are also shoulder width apart. And make sure your feet are flat on the ground. So you want to make sure the feet are directly below the bar. I felt like that was kind of my mess up when I first started squatting. I wasn't really intentional about where I was placing my feet. So you want to step back from the rack and position your feet shoulder width apart, with your toes slightly pointed forward. My squat back in the day is so different. I just love looking at these before and after footage because I've really grown when it comes to my fitness journey, and I appreciate the journey for sure. So once you get into position, you want to engage your core and keep your chest up as you lower into a squat. So you want to push your hips slightly backward, and you want to keep your back neutral and also your chest up. Also, you want to keep your weight on your heels as you're pushing your hips back. Lower until your thighs are parallel to the ground, or as low as you can go while maintaining a good form. I have been practicing my depth in my squat, so I want to make sure that I'm still keeping a good form as I go deep within my squat. You want to push through your foot. I think that's my favorite part about doing squats, is lowering your thighs to the ground, but also you want to feel like you're going through the floor, if that makes sense. You want to also push through your heels to straighten your legs and return to the starting position, and just repeat how often that you desire. When I do a squat with my shoes rather than without them, it's a big difference for me. I really enjoy doing a squat with my foot, my bare foot. I want to feel my feet flat on the ground. I want to feel them push through the floor, and I feel like me feeling that it creates this stable squat, right? And I'm able to push that weight back up. So I believe that's what helps me create a good front squat. And once I realized those simple techniques that I switched when I was going from my first Once I realized certain techniques that I needed to change within my squat, like keeping my core engaged through my squat and also making sure my feet was stable to the ground and also keeping my chest up throughout the movement, it helped me create a good form. It also helped me not to, you want to prevent injury. So I think that really helped me. To be honest, I think my squat at the beginning of doing this squat cycle, it was pretty dangerous. So if you want to go back and watch that footage and see what not to do, please go back and look at it. It's very informal. That's why I vlog every day, and that's why I want to share with you my consistency, because it wasn't always perfect. And that's the amazing thing about being on this journey, because you learn so much and you have to go through it, to get to the point where you're like a pro. And that's the point of my channel. I want to help us all become pros. I want us all to be amazing at what we do, but we have to start from somewhere, and we have to start from scratch.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective, and my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans.